Stop the scroll. Digital distraction is destroying your brain. Zen's secret, Samadhi, is the laser focus technique you need. Click now to win back your focus and master deep work. Part 1. The Mind That Doesn't Listen. Welcome back to Echoes of Life. How many times today have you tried to focus, only to find your mind immediately pulled away? You sit down to work, and within 5 minutes, the hand reaches for the phone. You start reading a book, and suddenly you're scrolling on social media. We are not just distracted, we are suffering a profound focus crisis. Our modern brains are addicted to novelty, constantly fragmented by notifications, pings, and the pervasive habit of scrolling. This isn't just inefficient, it's robbing you of your most valuable resource, your ability to think deeply and control your own attention. The ancient Zen masters and Buddhist practitioners understood this challenge centuries ago. They didn't have smartphones, but they understood the chaotic nature of the human mind, the monkey mind. Their solution was not another productivity hack, but a complete mental overhaul known as Samadhi. Samadhi is the ultimate secret weapon. It translates to single-pointed concentration, or tsu, deep focus. It is the ability to lock your mind onto one object, one task, or one idea, and hold it there with unwavering clarity and stillness. It is the power to choose what occupies your attention, thereby choosing the quality of your life. This is not just about meditation, it is about cultivating a superpower that allows you to slice through distraction, achieve genuine, deep work, and experience the profound stillness that lies beneath the noise. Today, we will demystify Samadhi. We will introduce your mind's reset button, expose the Saraswara 5 focus killers, sabotaging your efforts, and teach you how to achieve the effortless state of me float that Zen masters use to master their craft. It's time to take back the control center of your life, your mind. Part 2. Laser focus versus flashlight focus. To understand the power of Samadhi, we must first distinguish it from mere attention or concentration, as we typically use the terms. Most of us operate with flashlight focus. Your attention is broad, casting light over a wide area, but the light is diffuse and easily influenced by the slightest external movement or internal thought. You are aware of your work, but you are also aware of the notification badge, the email tab, and the faint noise outside. This state is weak, prone to distraction, and ultimately exhausting because your mind is constantly pulled in multiple directions. Samadhi is protobra, laser focus. It is the ability to gather all the scattered energy of your mind and direct it intensely onto a single point. This laser beam cuts through the fog of distraction, eliminates background noise, and makes the object of your focus crystal clear. The result of laser focus is flow. When your attention is so unified and stable, you naturally enter the state of flow, where effort disappears. Time seems to stop, and your performance reaches its peak. Every action becomes precise. Every decision becomes intuitive. Samadhi is the engine that drives this state. Why is this so important? Because the quality of your life is determined by the quality of your attention. If your attention is scattered, your work is shallow, your relationships are rushed, and your rest is incomplete. By cultivating samadhi, you don't just work better, you live more fully, bringing your full, undivided self to every moment. This profound stability is the key to mastering any skill, from coding and writing to parenting, and simply enjoying a quiet afternoon. Part 3. The Focus Anchor, your mind's reset button. How do you move from the scattered flashlight focus to the powerful laser focus? The first step is to establish a focus anchor, a stable, neutral object you can consistently return your attention to. Think of it as your mind's reset button. In Zen and Buddhist practice, the most powerful and accessible anchor is the breath. It is always with you, it is neutral, and it happens naturally. The anchor and return technique. Select your anchor point. Choose a single spot where you feel the breath most clearly, the tip of your nostrils, or the gentle rise and fall of your abdomen. This is your target. Lock the focus. Gently place 100% of your attention onto that spot. Feel the temperature, the sensation, the subtle movement, the drift. Inevitably, your mind will wander. A thought about an email, a memory, or a worry will pull your attention away. This is not failure. This is the moment of a practice. Gently return. As soon as you realize your mind has drifted, acknowledge the thought without judgment and, gently but firmly, bring your attention back to the anchor, the breath. Every single time you realize your mind has drifted and you gently return it, you are performing one repetition for your focus muscle. So, this is the weightlifting for your mind. The power of the technique is not in not thinking, but in the act of returning. Over time, that muscle strengthens, and the time you spend focused on the anchor increases, naturally translating into increased focus in your work and daily life. Start with just 5 minutes a day. This simple, consistent training is the core of samadhi practice and the first step to winning back control. Part 4. The 5 Focus Killers. Why is it so hard to maintain focus, even when you try the anchor technique? The Buddha identified the 5 hindrances, or as we call them, the 5 focus killers that actively sabotage your concentration. Knowing them is the first step to disarming them. Killer 1. Craving and desire. The wanting mind. This is the desire for stimulation. I want to check my phone. I want coffee. I want to watch that YouTube video. It pulls your focus toward instant gratification. The disarm. Balance this craving with the contentment, appreciation of the present. Gently remind yourself that the greatest gratification comes from finishing the task at hand. Just delay the reward by 5 minutes. Killer 2. Aversion and hatred. The pushing mind. This is the feeling of, I hate this task. I don't want to do this. This is boring. It pushes your mind away from your chosen anchor or work. The disarm. Shift your attention from the pain of the task to the benefit of the long-term goal. Focus on the feeling of relief and accomplishment you will have when it is done. Find one tiny aspect of the task you can tolerate or even appreciate. These first two killers are the most common in modern life: the pull of craving, and the push of aversion, constantly destabilizing your focus. Mastering the simple art of recognizing them is the secret to sustained deep work. Part 5. The other three focus killers and how to disarm them. The final three focus killers are more subtle, but equally destructive to your samadhi practice. Killer 3. Sloth and torpor, the heavy mind. This is the energy of laziness, mental dullness, or feeling overwhelmingly sleepy, especially when trying to focus. Your mind literally feels heavy and resistant. The disarm. The antidote is movement and light. If you are sitting, stand up, walk around, splash cold water on your face, change your posture, open a window, inject yang energy chore to counter the dullness. Killer 4. Restlessness and worry, the agitated mind. This is the monkey mind. From video number 5 in full swing, your thoughts are racing. You worry about the future, regret the past, and feel physically bonchon, agitated. The disarm. Use your primary tool, the torpor focus anchor. This killer thrives on abstraction, thoughts. Drag your attention back to the concrete, physical sensation of the breath. The anchor is your magnet for the present moment. Killer 5. Doubt and skepticism, the questioning mind. This is the voice that whispers, "This Zen technique won't work for me. I'm not disciplined enough. Why am I even trying this?" This killer drains your motivation. The disarm. Rely on direct experience. Stop analyzing and start doing. Commit to a 5-minute practice session. If you feel even a tiny bit calmer, after 5 minutes, that is proof enough. Trust the process, not the pessimistic voice. By naming these 5 internal enemies, you strip them of their power. You realize they are universal mental habits, not personal failings. This awareness allows you to apply the correct antidote and return your mind to the single-pointed stability of samadhi. Part 6. The Samadhi Superpower, Effortless Flow. Why endure the struggle against the focus killers? Because the reward is the Samadhi Superpower, the ability to function in a state of effortless flow. When your concentration muscle is highly developed, your mind stops fighting itself. The internal turbulence subsides, and you achieve a deep internal silence, known in Zen as jhana, or deep meditative absorption. In this state, productivity is unlocked. The energy that was wasted on distraction is channeled entirely into the task. You accomplish more in 1 hour of samadhi-fueled work than you could in 3 hours of scattered attention. The work feels lighter because the internal resistance is gone. Learning accelerates. Neuroplasticity. Samadhi trains your brain to form stronger, faster neural pathways. When you are fully present while learning, you retain information more effectively, accelerating your mastery of any new skill. Stress dissolves. Worry and anxiety are fundamentally scattered attention focused on worst-case scenarios. When your mind is fixed immovably on the present moment, your breath, your task, there is simply no mental space left for worry to take hold. You become the immovable calm center in a world of external chaos. Samadhi is not just about doing, it's about being. It is the ultimate state of internal competence, where your mind and your body are perfectly unified in one intentional action. This state of profound stillness amidst movement is the source of all true mastery. Part 7. The micro-focus habit. Samadhi in your daily grind. You don't have to sit on a cushion for hours to practice samadhi. The most powerful changes come from integrating micro-samadhi's habits into your daily grind. This is about making a conscious commitment to single tasking. The 5-minute magic challenge. Choose one mundane task that you usually rush through: brushing your teeth, washing dishes, or walking to your car. Commit to performing that task with 100% presence. For 5 minutes, focus only on the sensation of the water, the smell of the soap, the sound of your steps. By choosing to focus on the boring, you train your mind for the profound. The put it away and lock it principle. Samadhi is built on removing temptation. If you need to write for 1 hour, physically place your phone in another room or lock it in a drawer. You are not relying on willpower. You are creating an environment where the focus killers cannot enter. This simple physical boundary is a powerful act of self-respect. Samadhi as work ethic. Treat concentration as a form of respect. Respect for your time, your client, and your own energy. When you work, you work. When you rest, you rest. There is no middle ground of continuous partial attention. By honoring this commitment, every minute you spend on a task yields higher quality and less burnout. Start small today. Pick one task and dedicate your laser focus to it. Part 8. Final echoes. Your mind is your control center. We have journeyed from the crisis of the scattered mind to the liberation of samadhi. You now understand that your lack of focus is not a character flaw, but a muscle that simply needs training. You have the prey focus anchor. You know the Outdoors 5 focus killers. And you know the path to the effortless state of flow. Your mind is your control center. Do not surrender it to the whims of algorithms, notifications, and endless internal chatter. Choose to be the master, not the slave, of your attention. This practice is the difference between a life lived on autopilot and a life lived with profound, intentional presence. Embrace this final challenge. Before you move to your next task, take just 3 minutes. Sit down, close your eyes, and practice the anchor technique. With your breath, simply notice the sensation of the air moving in and out. Give yourself the gift of those 3 minutes of perfect samadhi. Thank you for joining us on Echoes of Life. If this message of deep focus resonated with your desire for higher performance and inner calm, subscribe to our channel and join our community dedicated to applying the wisdom of Zen and Samadhi to master modern life. Usries, like this video to help the algorithm share the secret of deep work with others struggling with distraction. And finally, share this with one friend who you know needs to turn off their phone and find their focus again until our next exploration into the boundless wisdom of the East. May your mind be still, your focus be sharp, and your actions be effortless.